2, 1. Hey Buzzheads, Curtis Tucker here with Enid Buzz. Welcome to the first episode of the Enid Buzz podcast. It's going to be a podcast all about Enid, what's going on in Enid and around Enid. And I come to you from Enid, Oklahoma in the Enid Buzz, really the Shaggy Duck studio, but we'll call it the Enid Buzz studio. And if you guys are listening to this podcast, don't forget that I do a quick little video of me doing the podcast. So if you want to watch this on the YouTube, you can go to the Enid Buzz YouTube channel, check it out there and kind of see the crazy, wacky studio that I've got here. But this is the first episode of Enid Buzz. It is going to be Enid-centric, so basically all the information that I talk about is just going to be about Enid, what's going on in Enid, what the top stories are, the top events on the calendar, any other news that I've got. Try to keep these episodes, pretty tight, and they'll range from anywhere from probably 15 minutes to 30 minutes. If I do have an interview or something, or get in depth on a story, they might go a little longer. But right now, it is January 2024. The intent is to do these weekly and probably record them on Wednesday, release them on Thursday, and that gives you guys all of the hopefully it'll be all the information that you guys are going to need for the upcoming weekend. And so today is January 24th, and so this is the episode for January 24th. And I've got my handy dandy little laptop here with me, and so basically what I'll do is I'll just kind of look over enidbuzz.com. If you guys want to know the latest information, go to enidbuzz.com. That's where most all information is. Please don't rely on the Enid Buzz Facebook page for all of your news. There's, you can basically scroll through and read and search and find things on enidbuzz.com. So that's really the place that you want to go check out. And I see, hang on one sec. So basically, I've got the website open, trying to get to the menu here. Come on, load for me. But so basically the main things that you'll find on the website are the blog, which the blog is going to have articles, press releases, things like that. Then there's the calendar. That's going to have the most up-to-date events, concerts, things like that. Then there's a business link, which is basically a business directory. There's a link called Eats, and that's basically a list, a restaurant guide to over 100 of the local restaurants. I try to keep that updated every month. There's a lot of restaurants that close and open, so that is always evolving. There's a link called Shop, and that's basically to give you guys the best ideas on where to go shopping, where the best deals are. There's a link called Fun. Just click on that. That's got a lot of the kind of the permanent things like Meadow Lake rides and murals and things like that. So that's just fun. I do post obits. I do post the obits for free. So if you guys do have an obit, send me the obit and I will put that on enidbuzz.com. Also, if you know of somebody that is a friend of yours or a relative that was born in Enid or used to live in Enid and they've passed away in another town and their obit, most likely is not going to make it to Enid, you can go ahead and send that to me and I'll post it on Enid Buzz. And that way it kind of lets people that might know somebody that has moved away, that they have passed away. There's a jobs page, and so it ranks really well in Google. So if you're looking for a job or you need to post a job, there's a paid section, which is $75 for a 30-day ad. The ad also goes on the Enid Buzz Facebook page for the $75 ad, but there's a free section. If you just want to post your job for free, send it to me and I will post it in the free section, which basically just stays on the website. And then there's also a classified section, and if you guys have things going on that would fit in there, garage sale, stuff like that. Send that to me. I'll put it on the classified page. And look for a Enid Buzz app, hopefully coming, mobile app, hopefully coming soon. So I'll get that out. So basically I'm going to scroll through the blog first of this week, and some of the big news, there's kind of a lot of restaurant news right now. Catrinas Mexican Grill is basically the sister restaurant to El Patio. It opened this week, and it is located in Mulberry Square, which is basically where Lock Supply and the paint company, basically North Van Buren. The address, of course I don't have it right there in front of me, but you guys will find it, basically south of Burger King. And so they just opened. Right now they've got temporary hours. They're only open from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day, and eventually they will extend those hours so they will be open for lunch. But right now they're kind of doing a soft opening, trying to get things going. So go over there, and like I said, it's basically a sister restaurant of El Patio, so it's going to have kind of the same menu, the same food, basically the same prices. It's a really great looking restaurant, and it does have a bar. So if you guys want to relax after work or something, hop in there and you can have drinks there. I do have some pictures of the restaurant and the food on enidbuzz.com, so hop on there and check that out. Kristi's Kitchen, she is moving. She has been serving food there inside Enid Axe, and she's going to be basically moving out this week. We'll be shutting that down in Enid Axe, and then she will be reopening at 2701 Rock Island Boulevard, which is the old the brick oven pizza place. She's going to be in that location there at Rock Island Boulevard. She's not going to be opening up for a little while. She's got to get things going, and so I don't have, why don't I have the date? I thought I had the date, but she'll be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. She's not going to be serving breakfast over there. She's going to start serving her take and bake casseroles again, and I think she's going to be using the brick oven, and we'll be doing some pizza. So check that out. I'll get more information. I don't know the exact date. I go to her Facebook page, and you'll be able to find out what the date is. The Cardin Circus is coming back to Enid. It's going to be here at the Expo Center on February 14th, which happens to be Valentine's Day. So you guys can get tickets. I believe there are tickets online, and I think there's a limited amount of adult tickets for $9.99, but you got to get them quick. So hop on EnidBuzz, or you can go to spectacularcircus.com, get tickets there in advance. And again, you might be able to get some of the cheaper tickets as long as they last, but they could run out. That show's going to be at 6:30. They are going to open up early. Kids can go in and see the animals, talk to some of the circus people. So that's going on. I'll probably do some more reminders on that. Let's see what else is on the blog here. See if I can get it to load real quick. And these episodes are going to be a little smoother as I get going. This is, again, the first episode. Water main breaks. The city is out trying to repair all of the water main breaks. If you guys see a leak, contact the city. There's 3 different ways that you can contact them. I've got that information on enidbuzz.com, and they've got a list of known water main breaks, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, at least about 15 of them, and so they are trying to get those repaired as quickly as possible. Those are due to that cold snap that we had, and so they are aware of some of that. Voter registration deadline is approaching. If you guys are wanting to vote in the upcoming, I believe, primary. February 9th is the last day to apply for voter registration in order to be eligible to vote in the March 5th presidential preferential primary election. And so you've got to get your applications in by then. So go to the Garfield County election office, and they will get you all the information there. Again, that stuff is on enidbuzz.com. 580 Coffeehouse is going to be closing down. Their final day is coming up pretty quickly, and they are not moving the coffee house. They're just closing it down. They've got other stuff that they are going to be doing. So last day is actually this week, Friday, January 26th, and then they will be done. So appreciate Jeremiah and Sarah and all the stuff that they have done there over the years. They've been open about 10 years there. Security National Bank is going to be giving away money to kids with good grades. So you got to get your kids' report cards over to one of the Security National Bank locations. They will have drawings, and kids grades 3 through 12 are eligible, and they will be having a drawing. 4 cards will be drawn from the hopper, so put the kids' report cards in there. 4 students will receive $10 for every A and $5 for every B for their fall 2023 semester grades. And then 1 student will be drawn for a $150 savings account there with the bank. And so basically just free money for your kids. So get them their grades and the report cards to Security National Bank. Buffalo Capital Management is now open in Enid. That is Will Gungle. He has decided to open up his own financial service company, and so they are connected with Kestra Private Wealth Services, and he is located at there on Main, where the place used to be, across from the Presbyterian Church. Man, I'm going to have to get better on putting, I don't have the press release I got did not have the exact address. I have posted that address on the Enid Buzz Facebook page. So those are basically the highlights from the blog. Make sure there's nothing else. Sandy's Tacos opened their second location there where Donna Jean's Bakery used to be. They're on South Van Buren, and they are going to go ahead and shut down their Grand location. So they will only have the Sandy's Tacos at that one location. So that is from the blog. Then I'm going to hop over to the calendar and see what big events we've got going on that I know of at this point. Be sure and check the calendar, because there might be some last minute events that I add after Wednesday, and they will not be on the podcast. So if you guys do have events, try to get them on the calendar by Wednesday, and they will make the podcast. We've got the Squirtle Basketball Festival going on at the Stride Bank Center all weekend. 10 games per day going on there. Those are high school teams. We've got the Squishmallow painting going on at the library. That is for the teens. There's information there. Gaslight Teens are presenting As You Like It. That will be, they will have shows on Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon. Settlers is having a Hats and Brews event where you can embellish hats and have some beer. You've got to sign up for that, so get on enidbuzz.com, get on the calendar and find out the information there. Winter Chautauqua is going to be this Saturday out at Northwestern State University, 2929 East Randolph. It is going to be about the Trapp family singers and Maria Von Trapp, who The Sound of Music was about. And so they're going to have shows. I think the evening presentation is at 7 p.m. Admission is free to all Chautauqua. They're going to have workshops earlier in the day. Again, get on enidbuzz.com, get information about that. And that's really, those are, and then there'll be live music, usually Settlers, Enid Brewing have live music going on the weekend. I don't have those posted yet, but just know that that's usually going on. And so those are the big events for this upcoming weekend. So you guys get out, and I've always said there is always something to do in Enid, Oklahoma. You just have to get out and do it. So you guys get out and do that. Real quick, while I've got you guys here, I am going to go over some of the jobs just real quick. Greenbrier is in need of a nurse. Davis Business Law is in need of a paralegal or legal assistant. And Bristol, I'm not sure, I think you say that, Bristol Industrial. They're looking for an industrial electrician, a general laborer, manufacturing. So it's Bristol Manufacturing they're hiring, and then they've got several other jobs that they are hiring for. And then another company is needing an administrative assistant. So all of the ways to apply for those jobs are on enidbuzz.com. So you guys go there and check that out. I think that is most of the big news for the week. Again, this may not run very long since I'm just getting started. I'm looking at, I need to get a link to the business news. Yeah, let me go back. See if there's any major business news other than restaurants. I don't think there was really much going on. Some of the bigger concerts coming up are Hairball is coming back to the Stride Bank Center. Scriptless in Seattle is coming. Odd Oklahoma Expo. Dinosaur World Live. And those are all coming to the Stride Bank Center. I don't think Harlem Globetrotters have come. They're coming as well. So that's stuff to look forward to out into the future. Business news, seems like it was mostly the restaurants. I'm not seeing a lot of other than Blue Peak is expanding. They are out at Vance now. And yeah, those are the main things there. So that's basically all that's going on. A lot of people are asking about the movie theater. I have not heard an update. I know that everything was moving forward. They were just waiting on approval of the major loan to get that going. I think we are either past the time or around the time that we were supposed to get an answer on that. So I will try to find out from the mayor or somebody in the city what's going on with the movie theater. What else is going on around town? They have dismantled the Christmas tree for this year. It will be up again. So basically the reason they went with the artificial one this year is so they could take it apart and put it back up next year. So it will be up again next year. I will try to find out about the ice skating rink and all that other stuff, see if it's coming back next year. I think those are kind of the main things that I can think of. So if you guys have business news or just Enid news, send it to buzz@enidbuzz.com. If you guys want to be on the podcast, and like I said, I will be interviewing people from time to time, or if you guys just have, if you have some information or, you know, something like for a nonprofit, if you guys want to record an audio of the information, or just send me a press release, I can read that. But it'd be kind of fun to have people send me some audio from time to time. So if you guys have something going on and you want to record a, you know, maybe 1 to 5 minute little audio, you can send that to me and I will stick that in on the podcast. I can play those, pop that right here into my mixer. And again, if you guys want to be on the show, or if there's something we need to interview you about, I can either, I'll either pop out and do the interview and then add it to the podcast, or I'll have people come into the studio and we will just do the interview here. So I've got some pretty cool ways that I can come out and do interviews without people having to come to the studio. So we'll do that as well. So anyway, don't forget to go to enidbuzz.com and check out all of the updates there. Kind of click around, see what's going on. And also follow us on the Enid Buzz Facebook page. I'm going to try to, in 2024, update the Instagram and Twitter page more. And again, these podcasts will be in video on the Enid Buzz YouTube channel, so that's going to get updated a little more. And if you want to get something into the Enid Buzz email newsletter, send me an email with that information as well. I can't guarantee that everything that I get sent is going to make it to the podcast or the email, but I will try to get as much stuff in as I can. So that is a wrap for this first episode of the Enid Buzz podcast. Appreciate you guys listening, and we'll see you guys next week. See ya.